Welcome to the Charbon Report. I'm Michael A. Charbon. Today's title, The Achilles Heel of Sex, Politics, and Media. Achilles was a Greek mythological hero of the Trojan War who died by an arrow to his heel. You know, the expression is Achilles' heel? Well, it's also referenced as a fatal weakness that can destroy successful people full of hubris and arrogance, excessive pride, and overconfidence, like some politicians we know. On a medical side note, the human brain contains about 4 ounces of blood. For a man, it also requires approximately the same amount of blood, 4 ounces, to have an erection. I'll come back to that. History Not Medicine lists many political casualties who have had a disconnect with their 4 ounces, resulting in their political demise. Some would say that that's just because men are stupid and selfish and narcissistic. Now that may be true at times, but man's carnal desires go back to the Romans and the Greeks. It also goes back to the Bunga Bunga parties of the former Italian president Silvio Berlusconi. Why, even Alexander Hamilton, Gary Hart, and Anthony Weiner, just to name a few, all fell on their swords, per se. And also presidents, well, the United States president, that's trading card bonanza there. The president of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, had a problem. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Why, the 35th president of the United States, John F. Kennedy, had many indiscretions. He was even linked to Marilyn Monroe. But there's 2 former presidents of note. Yeah. In 1998, I should say, the Washington Post reported the 42nd president, Bill Clinton, paid Paula Jones $850,000 in a sexually charged legal scandal settlement. Now, Clinton denied any wrongdoing, but then in 1990, it was also alleged that Clinton had a blue dress and cigar indiscretion with then-intern Monica Lewinsky in the White House. Neither proved in a court of law, though, but all is forgotten. I mean, who thinks about any of that? It was also alleged that Donald Trump, the 45th president, had a little stormy patch in 2006 with a porn star, really. Well, convicted former lawyer Michael Cohen reportedly paid Stormy Daniels $130,000 to sign an NDA, denying the alleged affair. I mean, Trump has consistently denied it as well, that nothing occurred. But at the time of this recording, currently a New York Democratic DA may yet bring charges before the courts. Do you think there's a little publicity involved in that? You know, all the crime stuff that's going on in New York? Do you think the DA might just want to brag a little in the future in case he wants to run for governor? What a circus. So, the public expects politicians and the media to have a higher moral value, to trust and have faith in them. They're expected to have clear judgment and be smart. Well, Weiner, on the other hand, with his cell phone performances for a 15-year-old, well, he was just true to his name, right? But you gotta think, didn't these guys hear about the honey trap? You know, that World War II movie where persuasive, provocative, alleged spy seeks intimate secrets, appealing to a representative from California? Oh, the media too, like alligators, will eat their own at the drop of a Jeffrey Toobin Zoom call. Everybody hands on the table now, bucko, when you're on TV. Whoa. The media is its own accelerant. It's the industry of the water cooler spectator sport. You know, a feeding frenzy of steamy tabloidization of titillating descriptions, hush money and cell phone videos and blue dresses and checks. This game can cost money. I mean, it can cost political stature and moral shame, breaking news, the top story, and live from a swinging chandelier in Washington. It's a TMZ ambush, it's grocery store magazine spreads, it's a book deal, and a spicy 1-hour tell-all regardless what you sign. Media powers those who live vicariously in those charged sexual transgressions, consuming protracted hypothetical commentator over-analysis. Let's go to the real situation room, you know what I mean? Media empowers also the moral line, that virtual signaling, everybody's setting their tie, and opposing political parties. Well, he's not one of us, he's not us. I mean, gosh, no. At least not this time. I mean, mind you, the Hunter laptop stuff, only certain broadcasters thought the multiple hooker shots were entertaining. But I mean, that's a separate thing altogether. We don't talk about that. So, is it that men are just jerks, weak, selfish, and self-serving? All the ladies are going, yes. No, it's not. I mean, I know it's a darn male internal primal need, that warrior guy thing. Lust. And then you order Uber Eats and she picks a movie. I digress. In reality, it still only takes, at least as far as I know so far, two to tango. But sometimes men neglect that 4 ounces of common sense. So if you're a president, a politician, or a media type, beware. There's a prying microscope that mercilessly will document, expose, dig, and promote your indiscretion. Always. All of it. Everything. Everything. Again and again. Because inquiring minds always want to make money. If you like that, please share, subscribe, leave a comment downstairs. Go to thecharbonreport.com for more episodes wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Michael A. Charbon. God bless and stay safe.